Our next guest has a rescue dog named Murphy, and it's none other than Jon Hamm. We have so many friends in common, but it like kills me that we don't know each other.
Oh, hello.
I'm so excited to meet you. I love you so much.
God.
And
the feeling is mutual.
Oh my God, thank you. Will you tell us about Murphy? Is he a
is
good boy? Is he a good boy?
He's the best. He's the best. Oh, see, I mean, give me a break. Give me a break.
What a distinguished gentleman, too, by the way.
He very much is.
But he's got,
He knows his angles, I'll tell you that much, you know. Now Douglas comes back out. He's like, wait a minute.
Look at Murphy.
What are we doing here?
Murphy's got, like, makeup on, too. Like,
he's a very fancy lad. He sits with his arms crossed all the time. And he's a Mastiff mixed with about 3 other things, Rottweiler and a bunch of other things. So he's about 90 pounds, and he's 2.5 years old. So it's like having a 800-pound toddler. Like, it's just like... He walks into things. Like, he'll be looking the other way and just walk into a car. You know, like oh, I didn't see that car there. Sorry about that.
Toddler or, like, senior?
Yeah, I mean, he's thick, but he's got the brain of a 5-year-old.
Well, we know that you love rescue dogs. Douglas is here today to represent, and I love rescue dogs. I've been a big rescuer my whole life, and I thought it'd be fun if we could play a game that we've never played here before, but I'd love to inaugurate with you.
Okay.
It's called Pop Quiz. We'll see how he is with it. All right, here's how it works. We have rescue dogs, and they have questions on them, and they're also very adoptable and very adorable. Our first representative, come on out, Keela.
Keela, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Keela Bear, how are you?
You're still the #1, Douglas, I swear.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. First question. Was there a part that you most wanted but didn't get?
Funny story was that I auditioned for a movie called Deep Impact. I don't know if you remember that one.
Oh, I love that movie.
It was one of the competing asteroid hits the
Armageddon.
Earth. Armageddon was the other one, yes, indeed. But I auditioned for it, and I got all the way down to the end, and I was like, I'm going to get this. It's going to be great. I'll be in a movie. And I didn't get it. Jon Favreau got it. But it was awesome. He's such a good guy.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, Keela.
I know, Keela, well, I mean, unless you want to keep her, I know, this is so painful.
She loves the applause.
Oh, okay. Well, next up, we have Ajax. Here.
There's a lot of sniffing happening, which is important.
What is your best packing tip, may I ask?
Oh, I'm a good packer, but I'm also good at putting things in the trunk, like of a car.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll make it fit.
Are you like Tetris?
Kind of, yeah. And I feel like that's the secret to packing your suitcase. Get it into the corners first. Listen, I'm telling you. You think it sounds like a no-brainer, but when you put stuff in the corners first, then you got all the middle, and then that's the easy part to fill.
All right. Well, thank you, Ajax.
Oh, Ajax, you did such a good job.
I know, and now we have Bentley's turn. Thank you. Thank you, Bentley. Well, what's the craziest thing a woman has ever done to get your attention as Bentley just licks your face?
I had a woman come up to me and ask me to sign her baby. Sign your baby with a Sharpie? That's permanent. No, it's a baby. It's got skin like baby skin. That's terrible. Oh, Bentley.
Finally, it's Bridget.
Call me Bridget.
Bridget's a tripod, by the way.
Oh, Bridget.
Yeah, she's got 3 legs.
You're a threefer.
What is the weirdest and/or worst nickname you've ever had?
Well, when your last name is Hamm, you get a lot of lunch meat related situations. There's a ham and cheese, ham and eggs. It's just at a certain point, you make your peace with it. You know, if you're named after a lunch meat, you make your peace with it. But Zach Galifianakis famously said a version of the same question, like, don't you wish you had a different last name? Like, what if your name was Stuart Turkey Link? And I was like, that's not better, Zach. But it was you know, I've made my peace with my particular last name?
I mean, ham and cheese and ham and eggs, I don't feel like is...
Not the worst.
You know, I mean, I've heard some nicknames about you.
Oh. Care to share?
I think you covered it on Stern.
Okay, fair enough.
Which was so fun.
Yeah, go ahead and dig that one up, guys.
Yeah.
That was fun. I'm sure you've done that.
Yeah. In fact, oh my God.
He's a wonderful interviewer. Like, it's nice to talk to him. He's got a reputation, you know, the reputation of when he was in the old days when it was kind of lawless and all bets are off. But now he's a very thoughtful human being. Very nice guy. And a wonderful artist. Have you ever seen his artwork?
No, I know. You know, Nan, obviously one of our mutual friends, and Nan Jimmy Fallon, my partner of almost 30 years, is a woman named Nancy.
Forever.
She ended up marrying Jimmy Fallon. Now she's Nancy Fallon. No, I know. They're close, and apparently he's this incredible artist.
Unbelievable. Weirdly, after I did the interview, he called me to say thank you. And I called him back, and he's like, I want to show you some of my paintings. And I was like, is this a joke? Is this like a bit? Like, am I going to get like some very lewd paintings or something? Is it weird? And no, they're like these gorgeous like landscapes and watercolors and everything. I was like,
remember,
not
like,
expecting that.
when George Bush like revealed his paintings too? They're great.
I'm like, when do people have time to paint?
Like
I don't have time to do this.
That is not a skill set.
He's got a full-time job, and yet I guess he's like brings him peace.
I have a weird history with Howard Stern. Like, he used to pick at me in public over my mom, where I was like, you are literally picking at like my deepest wound publicly. And he was such a shock jock. And you said the word lawless, which was so interesting. And, you know, he was very triggering for me. And watching him not lose the essence of who he is and the things we love about him while he's gone to therapy, while he's become a husband and a father. And in my opinion, one humble man's opinion, one of the most important journalists and interviewers who are living on the planet.
You're correct. You're correct.
It's extraordinary to watch his journey. Yeah. I'm going to take Bridget. I'll give Bridget back. I know now. God, I feel like a villain now. I'd like to play something for you.
Okay, shoot.
Hi, Jon. It's Kiernan, your forever TV daughter here. So I guess everyone has their own specific little box of memories, and my question is, do you have a memory of the two of us that you care to share that you find particularly special or hold dear? Also, hi, I miss you.
There's a picture of Kiernan from this first season when she was 6 years old, sitting on my lap in a like ballerina outfit, tutu, looking up at me like this, and that's only what I think of when I think of Kiernan. So like seeing her at 22 now, I'm just like, nope, you are forever 6. That's it. You did not grow up. I'm fully a dad to that, because I was at her like 20th birthday. We took pictures in her photo booth. I was like, how are you 20? And her actual parents were there. And I was like commiserating with them, sort of like sitting around being like, can you believe our little girl's all grown? Your little girl, but my also, it's such a crazy experience. But yeah, we had, you know, we started that show when she was 6 and we went the better part of a decade. So she was 16 when we finished. It was crazy.
She is one extraordinary human being.
She's a great kid.